Right, so there's somebody in my comments saying, well, if you ran out of data, then that must be God telling you to do something. Get off your ass and do something. Well, or if we're interpreting every single thing as a message from God, then maybe it's him telling me to kill myself. You don't know, do you? You created and interpreted your own message from God for me. Maybe I'm interpreting differently. Maybe you don't get to decide what God's saying to me. See, I guess it's lucky for me I don't believe in God anymore, because if I did, every message that he sent me would be interpreted as kill yourself. That's what happens when you genuinely don't want to live anymore, when you wake up every day with no reason to exist. You all want to make up lies and ideations, and God is a great way to do that. God is a fantastic way to manipulate the mentally unwell into believing whatever the fuck you want them to believe. Because you said, God wants this. God said this. God did this. And it doesn't matter that God hasn't said or done shit in hundreds or thousands of years. He's not healing people. Who do you know that God healed? You don't know anybody that God healed. Oh, he's healed the blind and the deaf. Did my brother walk ever? No, he was never even respected by his family. That's what God did. If there was really a God, couldn't he even at least given my little brother the respect of his family? He couldn't give him legs. He couldn't give him a voice. He couldn't give him anything else. He couldn't even let his family love and respect him. And I'm supposed to believe that that's a God that exists, that cares, that's going to be there? Fuck that. Every message I get from God is to hurt myself. Every message I get from God tells me that there's no fucking point in living, because he put me on an earth that can't care about me, can't love me. He put my little brother on an earth that couldn't love him. And little Ronnie didn't do anything. So don't fucking come at me talking about visions and messages from God. I've seen what God can do. And he can go suck a dick. My big problem with God is that if he exists, why does he play favoritism the way that he does? Why are there people that are like, oh yeah, God did all of this for me. God made me loved. God made me a millionaire. God gave me everything. And then my little brother can't even get the love and respect of his family. How is that fair? How is that fair? God makes some people millionaires and he can't even force others to love their own family members. He's either not real or he plays favorites, and it's bullshit, because my little brother deserves so much better. Maybe none of us deserve to be millionaires. Maybe people just tell themselves that they deserve that God gave it to them so that they don't have to feel bad about whatever the fuck they did to get it. You know, like ruining your own niece's life for money for drugs. Taking away a fucking will so that you could take everything that was in it to fund your own lifelong drug addiction. That's the only family I've ever known. And that's the family God gave to me. So if there really is a God, why can't anybody explain to me why he didn't put me with a single person in this world that could understand or care about me or my little brother? They're literally going to my little brother's grave and leaving apple juice as synthetic piss to desecrate, to disrespect him after his death. And he did nothing. Literally nothing. He never even walked. Tell me why God allows that. Tell me why God allowed him to live that life. And I'll tell you whether or not I'm ever going to believe in him again.